As you know, the Bengals are used to playing out in the cold.
Yeah, so adjusting to the climate of an indoor stadium is much warmer. California could pose a challenge for them. Meteorologist Mackenzie Bart explains.
84 degrees. That was the hottest Super Bowl on record, and 49 years later, in the same location, we could beat that record temperature this weekend.
This is the first time in a long time we've been playing, inside or in warm weather.
To avoid the messy winter weather and simulate the conditions inside SoFi Stadium, the Bengals practiced inside before they left for Los Angeles on Tuesday.
On top of it, we're having the worst weather we've had, from an ice standpoint, from a rain standpoint, snow.
The Bengals are no stranger to the cold. Remember the 1981 Freezer Bowl? The Bengals celebrated a win with the coldest feeling game in history with the NFL, with a negative 59-degree wind chill. Now, this team is preparing for another extreme.
In football especially, we see it with heat. I mean, we really pay attention to heat and acclimatization for heat.
And for the Bengals to avoid the shock of the 40-plus temperature swing from Ohio to California, they needed to change up their typical routine.
For Cincinnati, training indoors and having the ability to train indoors really helps when you're going to that type of environment. And certainly the ability to travel there early and get 4 or 5 days of activity and training in that environment really helps.
Just the change of environment can mean adjusting the athlete's sleep schedule or nutrition days before the game.
It's not what necessarily happens on game day that affects that. It's what you're doing in the days leading up to that. And so players will take a great deal of time to think about that, and their staff will think about that.
The last time the Bengals played in the Super Bowl, it was a steamy 81 degrees in Miami. And if you want more climate information on the Super Bowls of years past, you can find that on our website, 10tv.com. Mackenzie Bart, 10TV News.